Donating a new toy, you will give joy to the children whose families rely on the pantry for their food needs and help make their Christmas a bit brighter this year. Please bring your unused toys unwrapped to the Village Hall anytime between 8 a.m. and 4:30 p.m. Monday through Friday. Let's all get together and make this work again this year. Thank you. I'd like to take this time to make a nomination of Michael Simon's appointment to the A&F committee, and I will ask for a motion to approve that at the October 21st board meeting.
So made.
Second.
October 21st.
We'll do that at the 21st.
Oh,
We'll do that at the 21st. I'm making the nomination tonight.
We're just excited.
thrilled. It's still going to snow on the 30th.
Okay. The president's been busy. I'll name a few. I've met with Governor Pat Quinn at Practice Velocity. I had the honor of introducing him as the new mayor. He enjoyed that. I also met with CEO of Practice Velocity, Dr. David Stern. I've met with Chairman of Winnebago County Board, Scott Christensen, at Taylor Freezer for coffee talk. I met with Snell Perry, President of First Rockford Group, and Jim Killing of Henshaw Gubbleston. Am I saying that right? Cobbleston. I met them at the Killing Perry Peace Plaza celebration at the International Day of Peace, and I was very honored to hear McChesney School gave a great superior performance in their songs that day. And I would like to give them an open invitation to lead us in the Christmas carols at McChesney Park Christmas celebration this year at the tree lighting. I met with Tim Dipke, Executive Director of Rockford Park District, along with Paul Nicolosi, President of Henshaw Consultant. I met Rick Dolch, President and CEO of Gun Night Accuride, and Herb Athen, Director of their operations, and toured their plant during their open house. I also met with Ray Wetzel, our representative of our Chicago Rockford Airport Board. I attended the Vietnam POW MIA Field of Honor ceremony presentation. I also attended the Swedish American Foundation welcome group for our Swedish construction teachers and students at the Forest Hills Country Club. And I attended the Manufacturing Day at Superior Joining Technology and Midwest Aerial Support and Parker Hannafin. I met the CEOs of those companies and toured the plant. It was an honor to meet with the schools that participated in this, along with Trustee Snodgrass was there. Auburn High School, East High School, Guilford High School, Hononegah High School, Jefferson High School, and Roosevelt High School. And next we have Attorney Green.
Thank you, Your Honor. I have no report tonight.
Next we have Public Works Superintendent Chad Hunter.
Thank you, Your Honor. Beginning next week, the village will be conducting a tree inventory of all public right-of-ways and village-owned properties. We'll be locating all trees in those areas. We've contracted with Graft Tree Care to do a GPS-based inventory. They'll be locating all the trees and then entering in the type of tree and then the condition of tree. By doing this, we'll be able to assess which trees have been affected by the emerald ash borer, as well as any other problem trees that are within the village. They'll be out starting Monday, so if you see anybody out looking at your tree and assessing the condition, that's what they're there for. Thank you.
Thank you, Chad. Our village engineer is not here tonight. Do we have a staff report for that or anything from anybody?
No, sir.
Thank you. Next we have Public Safety Coordinator Rocco Wagner.
Thank you, Your Honor. An abbreviated report tonight, I apologize for, but the period of September 13th through October 3rd, about 3 weeks, Sheriff's Department responded to 1,044 calls for service, made 254 traffic arrests, which included 7 DUIs. Thank you.
Thank you, Rocco. Next, we have committee and trustee reports. Do we have any reports?
Go ahead, sir.
Go ahead, Aaron.
Go ahead.
Trustee Wilson.
Okay. I just would first like to say I'm sad to see the JC 5-star outlet go. And I know that there's nothing we can do as a village. It's more of a corporate situation, but it's just incredible to watch Victory and see the amount of traffic that flows in to that outlet store. And I'm going to miss it. I really think brought us a lot of revenue and brought a lot of people to the village, especially over now the untolled bridge. Toll goes, and now there's not that JC 5-star outlet to go to. Also, big thanks to Carol Johnson at Harlem High School. Had a chance to participate in many of their homecoming activities last week, as I always do. And once again, great job. I don't know how she gets those kids motivated, but it was a great showing last week. Also, Rosie's Birthday Club, I had a chance to be an MC for that. Our By the Dozen Bakery here in McChesney Park was part of that organization and fundraiser. What they do is buy a birthday gift for kids that wouldn't see one, 1 week a year. So just imagine that. There's kids getting gifts that would normally not get a birthday gift. So it was great to be part of that and mention the village several times. Also, Easter Seals, that's for autism. Had a chance to be in their Walk With Me event and also MC that. A lot of kids with autism here in McChesney Park, and it was great to see those families there doing an amazing job with fundraising. Also, Keep Northern Illinois Beautiful. They had their metal and electronics drive this past Saturday. It was great to spend some time up there. Very busy. I don't know how they organize the volunteers like they do, but what a flow and what an amazing amount of electronics and metals they took in. Also had a chance to be at the CASA event. That's court-appointed special advocates. And Annie's Locker, too, had their fundraiser at Pig Mines here in McChesney Park. So there's a lot going on in McChesney Park when it comes to these groups that raise a lot of money. As I finish up here, I do want to note that, you know, with the closing of JC 5-star outlet, do remember Bergner's is still wide open. They are still a department store and a clearance store, and with the holidays approaching, if you could pass the word along, it's a great place to shop. They've completely changed and reorganized the way that store is set up. I did a walkthrough with Darcy Blazer, the GM there, and she's just really thrilled about where they're going to go in the future. So if you can pass the word along that Bergner's is alive and well, it is both a department store and a clearance center. And my final comment is, and I thought our firefighter chiefs there would tell us about this, but daylight saving time coming on and this being Fire Prevention Week, when you roll the clocks back, check the batteries and the fire detectors.
Thank you, Trustee Wilson. Trustee Beck.
Thank you, Your Honor. Tonight, the Administration and Finance Committee met and reviewed warrants. 3 ordinances and 4 resolutions, of which 1 resolution and 1 ordinance would go to the nice board. And on a personal note, I'd like to say to the village, people of the village and surrounding areas that it's fall time and the leaves start to turn. I was able to go with a group of car enthusiasts up through the Galena territory and out into Iowa this past weekend, and what some beautiful, beautiful sights up around Galena. I would tell people to, if you really want to see some beautiful fall foliage, go up that way. Thank you.
Thank you, Trustee Beck. Trustee Yo. Oh, I'm sorry.
I would like to have,
Trustee Kidd, I'm sorry, go ahead.
I would like to congratulate Brent Huffman on a 6-1 season for the Harlem Carlson Boys Club. They're heading off to the playoffs, and looking forward to coaching with them some more.
Thank you, Trustee Kidd. Is there any more reports? I see none. The next item for consideration is the consent agenda. Are there any items that a trustee would like removed from the consent agenda to be considered separately? I see none. The consent agenda is accepted as presented. I'll entertain a motion to approve all items under the consent agenda.
So made.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. Could I have staff report, please?
Thank you. Item A, final reading of ordinance 6-13, providing for the issuance of variance from the floodway conservation regulations at 9602 Shore Drive. Item B, final reading of ordinance 18-13, providing for a variance from the residential side yard setback at 9602 Shore Drive. Item C, final reading of ordinance 3913, providing for a variance to the height and area of an integrated sign at 8010 North 2nd Street. Item D, final reading of ordinance 40-13, issuance of special use permit to operate an automobile sales lot at 8010 North 2nd Street. Item E, resolution 83R13, memorializes the payment and satisfaction of an assessment that was previously placed against certain lots in the Old River Ridge subdivision. Item F, Resolution 87R13, authorizes the renewal of the village's major medical health insurance plan with Blue Cross Blue Shield on December 1st of 2013. Item G, a motion to accept and place on file the fiscal year 2012-13 audit as presented by Sikich & Company, our auditors. Thank you.
Thank you, Tim. Is there any further discussion? I see none. Will the clerk take a roll call, please?
Trustee Tamman.
Aye.
Kidd.
Aye.
Wilson.
Aye.
Yo.
Aye.
Beck.
Aye.
Snodgrass.
Aye.
Mayor Boland.
Aye.
7 ayes, no nays.
All the items under consent agenda has been approved. Next, we have unfinished business. We have none. Next, then we have new business. Ordinance 48-13, first reading, authorizing property acquisition for the purpose of a public road, 9811-14 Queen Oaks Drive. I entertain a motion to approve.
So moved.
Second?
I have a motion and a second. Could I have staff report, please?
Thank you, Your Honor. Ordinance 4813, previously presented this evening to Administrative Finance Committee, authorizes the purchase of the residential properties known as 9811 and 9814 Queen Oaks Drive.